Hey everybody, thank you. Welcome back. This is Renate and welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to talk about sex outside of marriage. Now, I've done this, of course, like not saying in that way, but I'm not getting on here like I'm perfect and telling y'all something that's supposed to be perfect. But I also want to talk about it because, like, first of all, it's fornication. We're not supposed to do it. It's what the Bible states. And we're not supposed to, this is not my words. This is what the Bible says. And like I said, I've been guilty of it too. Not, things that I talk about is for me and for you. So I'm being encouraged as well as I hope to inspire somebody else. So, but we have to be more mindful of this because first of all, it is a sin and you're sinning against your God and your own body. And then also as well, we want to be mindful of this because like of the diseases and the sicknesses and the babies outside of marriage and strongholds and soul ties, and sex completely blinds you. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like it do. Like when you have sex outside of marriage, it completely can blind you to that person that you in a bed with. And so it blinds your mind. It clouds your judgment. So say if you would never even wanted to date this person and y'all talking and y'all mess around for whatever reasons or whatever the case may be because you wanted to, and you get into bed with them, that's gonna blind you even more, and it's gonna give you an attraction to that person, sexual encounter, sexual attraction to that person, soul tie and strongholds and stuff like that. That's what it's going to do, and it's clouding your judgment. Especially, I mean, not to say it like this, but I'm just gonna say it, but especially if it's good. If it's good, you really clouded. Your mind on cloud. This for guys and women. So it's not just for women. Your mind on cloud 9. You feel like you in heaven or whatever the case may be, but you ain't there, but you just feel like it. Nobody can tell you nothing. You walking through feeling like you the manager at work. You run the show. Everything. This is what happens. And it's blinding us to the fact of like who that person truly really is, because you can't see it in the beginning. Like when you messing with that person and you in a bed, I say in a bed with that person, when you continuously in a bed with that person, you're not going to be able to see it versus like when you don't, like when you decide to be like, okay, well, I'm going to be celibate. When you decide to not mess with somebody in that way, you decide to really actually get to know people for them and take sex out the way. That's a better way because you're seeing that person for who they are. And then you seeing if that person like you. You seeing if they want to stick around. You can see more. It gives you clearer vision when we don't get in the bed with somebody. And I don't even mean like, okay, well, not saying like, well, you have to do it. You have to get in bed with them quicker. You got to wait 10 years. You have to do this. You have to do that. It's just all about getting to know somebody and being more smarter because sex clouds our judgment. And you can be with somebody it's lust. What it is you think that you love that person, but it's really lust because of what they're doing for you or you doing for them. Whatever the case may be. So just moving forward, we all have to be more smarter and wiser and actually get to know people for a while. See what they're about. See what they're talking about. See how they act. Because all of that's going to come out. Eventually, when we get with people that have a mask on, most of the time people have their mask on. And so eventually it has to come off. But you will be able to notice a lot more when you don't get in a bed with them. And the mask might come off quicker because you're not giving them what they want or what you might want. You just have to hold out and wait for somebody, wait for a husband or wife. It's like, now what I'm trying to do. But that's not saying that everybody's gonna do that, or not saying, like I said, because I've definitely had sex outside of marriage, and not condemning nobody. But the message is basically saying that we want to be more mindful of it because it calls your judgment. And it's wrong to do, as I said. I know that. Y'all know that too. But as well, it clouds your judgment to seeing who the person truly is. And you might be messing with that person for a couple years and you be like, they start showing you, your eyes start being open, because eventually your eyes gonna get open one way or the other, or the real them gonna come out, and you gonna be like, whoa, I didn't know you acted like this. I didn't know you had those behaviors. I didn't know you did all of this, or you was doing this. You don't know things because you was too busy. Yes, well, it's happened to me, as I said. We're too busy in the bed with them. So that's clouding everything. And so we want to just wait, and wait for marriage. And then also another thing too is that a lot of times, like, when you messing with somebody and stuff, like in the bed, stay in the bed, keep sitting in the bed and saying sex. When you're in the bed with that person, you sometimes that can hinder your relationship with them too, like, because you see what they're about. Like, not saying, like, I'm not talking about like saying it's bad or anything like that. I'm saying you see the real them. Like, it can hinder the relationship in that way, because you see, like, you just see them, and you might not, that may be all they are coming to do, is what I'm trying to say. So we want to be more mindful of this and not have sex outside of marriage. And and then another thing too was, this is what I was gonna say, you would be able to be more in a committed relationship a lot of times. Like, for people that want to be married, okay, well, if you're not messing with that person, you can see if they want to be married or not. Like, there's signs that can tell you that, like, okay, well, I'm holding off, so you gonna leave if that's all you want, if you hold out on having sex. That's what I'm trying to say too. Not saying like it was bad or anything like that, but we just want to get to a point where we're not having sex with people like that, like outside of marriage, and just being smarter and it'll be more, it's clouding your judgment when you do it. So that's all I wanted to get on here and say, and hopefully this helps you and inspires you. Have a good day.